Hello, I'm Emily Sherrod. It's Saturday, October 26th. Here's a look at the top stories from your trusted local news source. Altar Boys from Iowa filed 3 new civil lawsuits against both a priest who once served in Dubuque as well as the Dubuque Catholic Archdiocese. The lawsuits accuse Father Leo Riley of sexually abusing altar boys during the 1980s. The civil lawsuits are filed in Charlotte County, Florida, where Riley has lived since 2002. The lawsuits include 6 claims against Riley, including assault and battery, childhood sexual abuse, and fiduciary fraud. The lawsuits are the latest in the string of accusations and legal challenges Riley has faced dating back to 2014. In April, prosecutors in Dubuque charged Father Riley with 5 counts of second degree of sexual abuse. A judge later dismissed those cases, citing the expiration of the statute of limitations. The University of Iowa has sent a cease and desist letter to congressional candidate Christina Bohannon over copyright infringement. This is over a recent ad showing Bohannon wearing a black t-shirt with the word Iowa printed in gold letters. An attorney for Bohannon's opponent, Miller Meeks, contacted university attorneys arguing the university registered the word Iowa with a black background with the United States Patent and Trademark Office, and Bohannon is violating both federal law protecting registered trademarks and university policies. The Bohannon campaign has not responded. The Iowa Attorney General's office says there will be no charges against the Des Moines police officers who killed a man during a shootout in September. The AG's office found that senior police officer Jacob Bokoff, Officer Frankie Contreras, and Captain Chad Steven were justified when they shot Joshua Green. Des Moines police officer Cade Moritz was shot in the head during the exchange of the gunfire. Bokoff was hit in the arm. Both officers are still recovering from their injuries. Now, it all unfolded near Easton Boulevard and Hubbell Avenue. Police say Green drove away from police during a traffic stop. He crashed soon after. The report says Green refused to get out of the car. Officers tased him and he fell to the ground. There, he rolled over, pulled a gun, and fired at officers. Officers Bokoff, Frankie Contreras, and Captain Chad Steven returned fire, killing Green. Green's passenger, Shauna Cunningham, is accused of providing him with the gun. The Polk County Attorney's Office has already cleared the officers of any wrongdoing. Iowa's Department of Agriculture spent the last 9 days killing more than 1.3 million healthy chickens, a move it did in part to save taxpayer dollars. The Department of Agriculture said in a statement depopulation was its last resort. The chickens' fate was in the state's hand after Pure Prairie Poultry, a chicken processor in Charles City, closed abruptly earlier this month. When it closed, 13 farms housing more than 1 million chickens suddenly didn't have a chicken processor they could send their chickens to. The Department of Agriculture started taking care of those chickens while looking for a new processor to sell them to. The Department of Ag said in a press release it found a processor for the birds, but the buyer ultimately backed out of the deal. The department said it couldn't find any other processors, so an emergency court gave it permission to kill the chickens in order to cut the mounting cost of taking care of the animals. The farms are now using composting to dispose of the birds. Farmers affected by Pure Prairie Poultry's closure say they're looking at financial losses at above $100,000. The Department of Ag said it will work to recoup taxpayer costs. Thanks for watching. Tune into TV9 and KCRG.com for the latest updates and breaking news.